10 confidence-destroying habits you might not even know you have. Are you confident in your appearance? In your abilities? In the actions that you take? If you're not, it might be because of one of the 10 bad habits listed below. While they might not seem like they'd impact your confidence, in reality they can have lasting effects on both how you think and how you perceive yourself and others. Make sure to read this article on bad habits that destroy your confidence, so that you can identify these habits in yourself and work toward eliminating them if they are holding you back from reaching your full potential. 1. The habit of negative self-talk. Did you know that negative self-talk can hold you back from reaching your full potential? That's right, even if you don't believe it. Self-criticism is like a cancer. It destroys your self-esteem and makes everything harder. 2. The habit of overcommitting yourself. If you always agree to every opportunity that comes your way and never turn down an invitation or new project, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Overenthusiasm is a real thing. It's an emotional response that floods our brains with dopamine and other chemicals when we anticipate getting something we want. Whether it's a job promotion or an Instagram post that gets lots of likes, and makes us feel confident. But too much of a good thing can actually have negative consequences on our confidence, especially if we don't have time to achieve what we're setting out to do in a reasonable amount of time. 3. The habit of being overly critical. Holding yourself to unreasonably high standards is a recipe for failure. When you don't measure up to your own expectations, you have little room to be confident in anything else, as well. Recognize when you're being too harsh on yourself, and give yourself permission to make mistakes. Your self-esteem will thank you for it. If life happens, and those mistakes turn into bad habits, habits that rob you of your confidence, learn how to break them early on. Take small steps until they become bigger ones. Little changes lead to big changes over time, and practicing positive actions every day will help turn negative thought patterns around faster than anything else can, and keep them from creeping back in later down the road. 4. The habit of saying yes to everything. One of the most damaging bad habits is our tendency to say yes to everything that comes along, whether we have time for it or not. If you want to take your confidence levels to a whole new level, learn how to say no more often, both at home and at work. As soon as you do, you might find yourself getting more done in less time, which will make your life more manageable in ways that are sure to increase your self-esteem. 5. The habit of avoiding challenges. Some people avoid taking on new challenges because they're worried about losing. Others avoid them because they fear looking foolish or making mistakes in front of others. But by avoiding challenges, you fail to develop important skills, you deprive yourself of opportunities for growth and achievement, and ultimately you keep yourself from feeling confident. It's not enough to take on challenges, you have to do so confidently as well. 6. The habit of being overprotective. It's great to be supportive of your children, but overprotecting them could lead to fear and a lack of self-confidence. Parents who are overly involved in their children's lives can have kids that lack direction and self-motivation. It might seem like it would help your child become successful, but you could actually be doing more harm than good by shielding him or her from failure at an early age. When your child has opportunities to make his or her own mistakes, they will learn how to bounce back and find success on their own. 7. The habit of comparing yourself with others. It's easy to do, and even easier not to notice. Comparing yourself with others is a surefire way to build self-esteem. That's not necessarily confidence on sand. Instead of thinking about what other people have, why not instead look at what they lack? After all, we are all unique and have different strengths and weaknesses. By doing so, you will focus on your own strengths rather than those of your peers. The next time you find yourself in a situation where you start comparing yourself with others, Ask yourself, are they really better than me at that skill or trait? Probably not. It's far more likely that they are just better at showing it off. 8. The habit of caring too much about what others think about you. We are all guilty of spending way too much time on what other people think about us. We spend an awful lot of our time thinking about what others think, whether it is do they like me? Or what will everyone else think if I did, or didn't do, that? This habit leads to a large amount of wasted energy and stress over things we really shouldn't be wasting so much thought on. We need to focus more on ourselves than others, especially when it comes to our work. People are going to judge you either way, whether you look like a fool by trying or by not even trying at all. 9. The habit of waiting for things to happen instead of making them happen yourself. If you're waiting for things to happen rather than making them happen, you'll always find yourself wondering if something better is out there. By taking a proactive stance in life, you can work toward accomplishing your own personal goals instead of passively hoping they fall into your lap. 10. The habit of harboring resentment towards others and/or yourself. We all have moments when we feel self-doubt, but that's not what we're talking about here. If you hold grudges or harbor feelings of resentment towards others for long periods of time, it can be detrimental to your confidence levels. Let go of your pride and let bygones be bygones. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more daily videos.